Hi, this is Ron Cardillo from SoCap, and Ron has a very, very strong history in hair replacement and extensions. And I have a quick question for you, Ron, and this relates to the question that people ask us all the time, and they say, well, what's the deal with natural hair versus synthetic hair? And is there a shortage of natural hair?
Well, the truth of the matter is there is a shortage, really, because you can't manufacture a hair unless it's fiber, so you need to rely on women growing their hair and then of course selling it, and that becomes available to the market, to people like our company to use for wig making and also for hair extensions. So in the old days, women in the countryside used to grow their hair because for them became a vehicle to get lingerie, and they used to trade off. That happened in Italy first, right after World War II, and that was the biggest supplier. Then from there went on to the Italians, became sophisticated. Italian ladies started to dye their hair and process it. So that wasn't good enough because it has to be in the natural state. So the next area where hair became available was India, was China, which is really too coarse, and then of course Eastern Europe, and as long as Eastern Europe was under the Soviet Union. Now there is a buzz about about hair coming out of Russian hair. Well, that is true. There is some hair available there, but we think that very soon that market is going to dry up because as women become more liberated, now they're trading, some of the women in the countryside are trading their hair for lingerie and things of that nature. But eventually, as the country becomes wealthier, that's going to dry up because they'll start using chemicals in their hair, and that hair is no good for wig making or for hair extensions. But the most important thing, it isn't the raw product, it is the processing of the hair. Because you can have everybody with blonde hair. We have 90 colors. So the other problem is if you leave the cuticle intact on the hair, it's going to tangle in wig making or even with hair extensions. So you'll have to remove some of the cuticle, and most hair extension companies remove all of the cuticle because that's the easy way to do. We actually remove only a fraction of the cuticle, about 20%. We leave 70%. So that's true Remy hair. When you say Remy hair, it means it's hair with cuticle. The cuticle protects the hair, makes it shine, and makes it look real. That's what we want. So I could tell you we're almost the only company that maintains almost all of the cuticle intact.
Thank you, Ron, and keep up the good work. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you again.
Pleasure seeing you.
Same here.